Welcome to Dreams Refined. When we dream about water in a dream, it is very significant. There are different dreams of water. There's dreams of lakes, oceans, puddles, shower, also bathing, washing the dishes, standing by the water, standing in water, up to our feet, up to our knees, up to our waist, up to our neck, and almost over our heads. There are many different definitions, and we will refine them all. But today, in the water series, we're going to talk more about being in an ocean. Water represents emotions in a dream. And you could imagine that if there's just a little bit of water, then that would most likely represent just a little bit of emotions. If there is a lot of water, it would represent a lot of emotions. Now, have you ever had a dream where you are in an ocean and you're swimming around in the ocean and you're loving it? The water is warm and it is not scaring you. You are not afraid of what could be below. It's a deep ocean, and there could even be sharks and unknown danger. But you are not afraid. You are diving into the ocean, and you are loving the emotional feeling. Well, if you are having that type of a dream, then that means you will encounter something in life that will be of a deep emotional connection. So if you are a single person and you're about to encounter a really loving relationship, that dream could represent that the relationship is very close at hand. Now, if you are diving in to an ocean and you are terrified and the water is murky, not so blue, but murky and scary, and you are aware of the dangers within the ocean itself, that could signify that you are in a dangerous situation. You are in a relationship that is getting in over your head. It's becoming dangerous. It's becoming toxic, unhealthy, and it's time for you to get out of the waters. If you are in the water and there is a boat close and you are trying to climb into it, but you are unable to, that means you are trying to change your life. And it's a little difficult at this moment, but at least you have the ability to do it. If there is murkiness and you are afraid and you aren't able to get out of the water, that simply means that you need to find a way to help yourself. You will do that in your waking hours. You will automatically find a solution. If you have a dream where you are drowning and you're terrified and you really don't know what to do, don't be afraid. That dream is not meant to scare you. The dream is to indicate to you that now is the time for you to make a change in your life. You are drowning in sorrow. You are drowning in pain. There are people around you that are not helping you, and it is time now to help yourself. If the water is beautiful and blue, then that means that you are doing things in your life to help yourself. You are moving forward and you are getting things done, and you are now being rewarded. If the dream is an ocean where you are just stepping into it and you are afraid, that could represent your spirit warning you not to go any farther until you know exactly what is in the waters. In real life, that just means that you need to be cautious before you get in too deep. If you are starting a new relationship and it's already emotional, and you're feeling a little bit like this person may not understand you, or you don't understand this person, and there's already some discord early in the relationship, it could signify that there are issues ahead, problems ahead that will be beyond your control. Therefore, you need to tread very carefully. If you are on the edge of the water, on the shoreline, about to enter, and you are willing to walk in more, and you feel like you are being invited into the ocean, but you are a little nervous still, that's okay. It just means that you are being cautious with love. You're being cautious before you jump in and take the plunge. And that is okay. It really speaks about your nature and you not running like a fool, going into waters that you don't know. It could be that the waters are not dangerous and you don't feel like they are, but you're still walking in consciously and carefully. Now, if you've already walked in and you are up to your knees and you feel good about it, then that's fabulous. It means that you are getting deeper into a relationship and the love is growing and you're feeling comforted by the emotions that surround you. If you are up to your knees and you are afraid and you don't want to go into the water any longer, that simply means that the relationship that you are in is getting dark and it can become unhealthy and toxic. You are already involved in the relationship because the water is up to your knees, but you still have time to leave and get to the shore because you're not too deep within. This is a dream, a warning to let you know that you may want to reconsider your relationship at this time. It's not to say that the person is bad or that you are bad for the person. It could mean that in the near future, there will be a lot of insecurities on your behalf. It could be that the person is not loyal. The person may not be true to you. And you will learn that in the waking hours. But your dream is certainly signifying to your soul that you need to tread carefully and move forward with care. If the dream is a murky lake or ocean and you are up to your waist, that is a dream that is signifying that you need to really think about your actions at this time. Do not get involved in the relationship if you are already waist deep and you are feeling scared. It only means that it will get worse. Whether it is a relationship with a loved one, a romance, or even a new friend that is offering you an opportunity, it means that you need to halt, stop before you get in too deep. Rethink your actions and your waking life. If there's anything that you are about to involve yourself into that is very serious, you need to rethink it. It's not too late to pull yourself away. Although you are waist deep and it may be difficult to do so, you can still walk out of the water to the shores. If the water is beautiful and it's blue and inviting, it means that the decisions in your life at this moment are grand. It means that the relationship that you are in can only get better and promising. Any opportunities that are around you, whether they are to help your life or for romance, they will help you generously. You will be benefited from this wonderful, wonderful feeling. If you are in the water and you're up to your neck and you feel like you're not able to touch the ground and the waters are dark and you are afraid, that signifies a horrible situation at hand. It signifies that you need to help yourself. You need to get out of whatever you are in. You should not be afraid of this dream. It's not there to terrify you or scare you. It's there to warn you that the situations around you in your waking life are not healthy for you. And you need to pull back and get back safely to the shore, to dry land where you can better situate yourself and figure out what needs to be done. If the water is up to your neck and the water is blue and inviting, then again, you are in a wonderful situation, and soon you will experience rebirth. Soon you will experience something that will take you farther into the depths of the water, and you will be able to feel the beauty and the jewels, the hidden secrets within your life. If you are in the water and you feel like you're drowning and it's going above your head and you're kicking your feet and you cannot get air, that means that very soon somebody in your life will hurt you profoundly and you will not get over it easily. It'll be very difficult for you. The dream is signifying to you that you can expect this to happen, and there may be no option to prevent it at this time, but you will be able to handle it in time. If you are in the water, if you are diving underwater and you're enjoying all the beauty, all the starfish, all the shells and the mammals, and you're swimming with the dolphins, that means that you have taken a plunge into a beautiful part of you, and your life is about to take off into a very positive direction. You see, water is a very important element, and it is a very strong element. And when we dream about water, we should never ignore the messages. Don't be afraid. Just make the changes necessary. Remember, all dreams are meant to signify to you where your life is going, where you have been, and how you are doing. Thank you so much for joining Dreams Refined. If you enjoyed this video, take a moment to like and share it. We would appreciate it very much if you subscribe.